Okay. I think we're back.
We're back? All right. Well, a lot has happened since you last saw us. Our basil is now chopped up, minced super small. I made some like ribbons and then sliced them widthwise so they got like thin little ribbons, and then just kind of minced them up so they're tiny little bits. Our timer for our vegetables just went off, so let's take them out of the oven. These pumpkin seeds are smelling totally awesome right now.
It's working.
Cool. Yeah, they're smelling really good. Okay, now we could check on our vegetables in the oven.
Ooh!
This is our fennel and sweet potato.
Wow, you guys. Wow.
The fennel definitely looks pretty good. Let's see how our sweet potato is. We could take out like a nice chunk like that.
Cam's back working good. Thanks,
Oh.
Minneapolis.
Yay. Okay, cuts through. It's kind of firm, but that doesn't necessarily need to be a bad thing. It kind of, you just could cook it to like whatever firmth that you want.
Firm.
So let's see how we like this. Here's a little chunk for you.
Official word.
It's hot, so be careful.
Oh, yum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they should be in for a little bit
I think I
longer.
agree with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I
let's
think I
mix
agree.
them up. And
We talked about this yesterday a little bit, about tasting while you're cooking and how important it is.
yes, one of us tends to taste a little bit more often than the other.
Yeah. That's true.
All right, back into the oven for like 7 more minutes.
Yeah, 5 to 7 more minutes.
All right, let's do 6. Wait, bake.
Nice.
Can
Compromise. So Heartless is saying, went to the store and bought 2 pots today. Already tried some cooking. Mom helped me out. Don't know the name of the food we made. Don't know the name of the food
Oh
we
no!
made.
Well,
I
what
wonder
was
what
it?
it was.
What was in it? What were some of the ingredients that you used?
Yeah, what did you use? Nice. That sounds fun.
It doesn't need to have a name.
Yeah, well, whatever we're making right now certainly does not have a name.
Mm-hmm.
So we would say the same thing after this. Well, we made something today. I don't know what it's called. Sweet potato, fennel, surprise.
Anything that has any food that
Okay,
has the
it's
word
not
surprise
surprising.
in it is
It's not surprising.
not very appetizing sounding to me, at least. All right, we have our feta cheese over here. Oh, it looks so like white. It is very white.
Are you done with the basil?
Yeah, done with the basil. Thanks. And I'll just cut it into strips and then cube it. This feta is pretty firm, so it's easy to cut into strips and then into cubes. It will crumble still, but some feta is like really soft and you can't really cut it like this. Or we could have just like taken all of our pans in here and just like mushed it all up, and that totally would have worked as well. But we're just gonna do cubes today because that's already the path that we're on. So I think we should make a like some kind of dressing type sauce. So far I think we decided red wine vinegar will be in there.
Sounds great.
Let's check on our pumpkin seeds here. Yeah, here's our pumpkin seeds. They're nice and brown and toasty.
You guys, can we try one?
Sure, they're gonna probably be like pretty hot still.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not gonna be like that crispy, I would guess. But yeah, let's try them. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, they'll be better when they cool off a
yum.
bit. But yeah, they're good. Okay.
So that was just these. It started out with these.
Raw pumpkin seeds.
And kind of when the stream was going crazy, she basically sauteed them in this little pan with a little bit of oil, but you didn't need that.
Yeah, I usually wouldn't use oil. But there was some oil in the pan, which is fine. That just kind of helps it not burn.
Meat, onion, garlic, ginger, some other stuff. I don't know the
Nice.
name in English.
Cool.
Cool.
Nice, that sounds good. Yeah, the ginger, yum.
Ginger yum.
Ginger yum.
And then you missed it before, Heartless, but we made this just like a...
It's called farro, F-A-R-R-O. It's an Italian whole grain. It falls under a category of something called ancient grains. It's very hearty. It's really it's very tasty. It has it's kind of chewy, kind of like rice, but maybe even like heartier feeling kind of. It's very good. And I think it's pretty high in protein. Yeah, damn. It has, 7 grams of protein for a 1/4 cup dry. Quinoa has 6 grams of protein for a 1/4 cup dry. So farro takes the cake in the protein category versus quinoa. Good to know. That's pretty high for a grain. All right, so again, our pumpkin seeds, feta cheese, basil, red onion, lots and lots of red onion. Yeah, hopefully it will taste delicious. I bet it will. My theory used to be, if you like this thing and you like this thing, then you'll like them if they're mixed together. That is sometimes the case, but not always. Hi. Okay. We do have... Oh, is this a lemon?
Crusader of Chaos. We have all of these really intense usernames coming into our stream, but we're happy to have you.
Yeah.
Hello, Crusader of Chaos.
Yeah, someone with the name Corrupt in their title, Death Sentence, Heartless.
We like Heartless.
Who
Death
left?
sentence.
Who left?
Nobody left.
I thought someone just left. That's okay, they can leave.
They can leave.
They can leave. They'll be back.
Maybe.
Okay. Oh, did our timer go off here?
It beeped saying that it hit the temperature again.
Okay. It's probably done.
It's probably done.
Probably done.
It's probably done.
We'll call it done.
We'll call it.
We'll call it done.
We'll call it something.
That's how we do here in Kitchen Improv. We don't follow recipes. Well, probably sometimes we will.
Sometimes we do, yeah. And recipes are useful.
Yeah. Okay. Here are these. I don't want to hold it for too long because it's very hot. But yeah, everything kind of shrunk down. Gamer time.
It's his gamer tag. That
Yeah,
makes sense.
I guess, yeah, it's the...
That sounds way cooler when you're gaming than when you're cooking. Crusader of Chaos in the
Cooking
kitchen
Crusaders.
is maybe not what we want.
Code Crusade.
Code Crusade.
Eh?
Eh?
Alright, turn off the oven. It's very hot in here. Okay, now let's... Would you like to try a piece of fennel?
Yes.
Have you... So, Foster, what's your experience with fennel?
What is my experience with fennel? I feel like I've had it in a salad of some sort, but that's about it.
Audio is going out a little bit.
Should be fine.
Okay.
No.
Okay, so here we have a piece of fennel that has been roasted. Foster is not super experienced with fennel. Kind of looks like an onion, doesn't taste anything like it. He's gonna try it. I'll try it too, because I don't totally know what to expect.
Crusader of the Kitchen?
Yes.
That's a cool name.
Kitchen Crusade.
Kitchen Crusades.
All right, here we go. We're trying our roasted fennel. This fennel has been roasted in coconut oil, salt, black pepper.
So it loses a lot of the intense.
It doesn't smell at all
Doesn't
like
smell
licorice
like
at all.
barely.
I think it doesn't at all, but
You're right. I think you're right, actually.
I don't know. It smells very sweet. It smells almost like...
Yeah.
Oh, it smells good.
Yeah, it smells
I
really
like
good.
that.
I'm excited. Okay, let's do it. Oh, okay. Yum.
It almost tastes like a carrot or a parsnip.
Yeah. It's like a soft carrot.
Kind of, but different. Yeah, it's sweet. It's good. Totally different raw versus cooked.
Completely different, yeah.
Yeah.
So if you do get it and you smell it when it's raw and it turns you off, still cook it. See what happens.
Yeah. Yeah. Great. Okay. So let's combine. Oh wait. Hold on. Actually. Let's try to make like a little dressing type thing.
Okay.
We'll put it in this bowl and then we'll add all of our ingredients to it. We decided that we'll make red wine vinegar will be one of the ingredients. I don't know what else to add. We could add like, I guess, some olive oil.
Yeah.
I feel like we already have a lot of oil going on here with our
Do you want like
pumpkin
a
seeds.
lemon?
No.
Oh,
So
okay.
so the red wine vinegar kind of plays the role of the acid here.
Oh, I see.
So like usually when we
Right,
like to
so
make
we
a,
need okay.
a very simple but really delicious salad dressing that Foster and I like to make is lemon juice, olive oil, and like a little salt, maybe a little pepper, and then just mix that up, and it's really good. Very simple, but yeah, usually like you'll do one kind of acid, so whether it's lemon or red wine vinegar or balsamic vinegar, whatever you're feeling like. So we're gonna do red wine vinegar for.
And that's the acid, and then we need something to balance it, right?
Yeah.
Kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you? God, I'm like, we have so much fruit, and I'm feeling a little. Maybe I'm probably feeling over improvisational, but I'm thinking because I think our plums are totally ripe.
Oh,
And I
okay.
feel like a plum and feta cheese
That sounds good.
and like basil and like all the stuff that we have going on. I think that it could actually work. Call me crazy.
I accidentally ate a big piece of ginger without noticing, and the aftertaste was okay, not good.
Yeah, it's very.
I don't. Yeah, that
Very strong
That would be
taste.
strong.
Yeah. Yeah, I love ginger. I love the smell of ginger, and
Oh, the smell as well. Yeah.
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 Ginger is one of those ingredients that like I forget about, and then like whenever I use it, I'm like, oh yeah, I should use this more because it's really awesome.
Yeah.
All right, well let's hear. You know what? Let's see what we're gonna do with this. Maybe we'll add a plum to our situation. This is a plum. So let's try this, Foster. We'll try like before adding it into the whole mix. We could try like a little bit of the plum with like maybe.
Crusader is saying, how about tomato or strawberries?
Ooh, strawberries. I
wish
think
we had
Well,
strawberries.
strawberry and sweet potato could be interesting. I don't know, but maybe yeah. We don't have strawberries and we don't have
tomatoes.
tomato. Go figure.
I
We
wish.
have everything but those ingredients.
I love the smell of a little bit of ginger and garlic sauteed in the pan. Yeah. This lady that we were woman, girl, I don't know how old she was, but we were watching her and she was talking about the 3 main pillars of food. Remember that?
Oh yeah, she was saying right. So everything is like essentially boils down to salt,
sugar, fat.
So if you make something and you taste it, and it seems off, it's likely that it just needs one of those 3 things, and
Right.
you can kind of like think about what it would be better with.
Right.
Oh, you're picky with your food. What kinds of food? What food do you like to eat?
It's okay to be picky. I mean,
I was hoping this plum would be red on the inside. Does anyone here watch?
now I know. I see.
Does anyone here watch Seinfeld? If you do, there's an episode where Kramer gets banned from like the store where he buys all of his produce. I forget why. And he makes Jerry go shopping for him, and Kramer says very vehemently tells Jerry to get the plums with red on the inside. Yes, no soup cream. With red on the inside. So plums with red on the inside. And so Jerry's like, okay. So he goes to the store and he's doing his shopping for Kramer and is looking for plums with red on the inside. And then the guy who owns the store is like, red on the inside, like you're here for Kramer. And he knew, and it was all crazy. But I am a fan of plums that are red on the inside.
That are red on the inside.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay.
It's pretty standard. Okay.
Okay.
Now let's try plum with like a little bit of feta cheese on it.
Do it.
You do it.
You do it first. This is how we learn.
I think that's really good.
Okay. Let's use it.
Here, you try it. I'll give you a smaller portion.
All right.
I think we should do it. Really, what's the worst that happens?
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Foster, could you please grab another plum?
Yeah, we got so many.
Okay. So many fun things. Look at this.
Black plum. Is the softer the better in this case? This
Actually,
one's really soft.
probably not better in this
Okay.
case.
That's the one I'm going
Okay.
Yeah.
This one isn't quite as black. Maybe it's a different. Maybe this one is red on the inside.
Ooh, we can only hope.
Yeah. I think. Yep. Oh, Seinfeld is Seinfeld. So
Feld, not field, yeah. But close enough. It's funny. Are you fluent in English, Heartless? Because I find some of our comedy, if it's not your native language, is difficult to understand. Looks great.
Okay, so we'll do about that amount of plum. 2 little plums. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're ready to mix everything together, but we
But-
have to figure out our dressing situation,
We've
and
been
then
putting
it's
it
all
off.
going to come together, and then we're going to reap the reward of getting to eat
Yeah.
whatever it is. So, all right, let's consult with chat here. What made you want to stream cooking on Twitch? Oh, yeah,
Well, let us tell you what made us want to do it. It's probably the cooking channel, or the food channel.
No, I think we thought of the idea before even seeing it. I don't know. I think
Oh.
we just kind of Foster had
you're right.
you had this like mysterious
You're right.
business idea, not business. What am I saying? Not just like a hobby idea.
Hobby idea, yeah.
That you revealed to me.
I think it came from just watching her cook, basically. So I watched her cook in the kitchen, doing basically what we're doing right now. And I was like, dude, people would love to watch this. Could totally get something out of it. And it's fun, and it's a useful skill to have. I think that's where it came from. And then and then I had been watching a lot of Twitch, and I was like, Twitch would be a good place for this. Twitch would be
Yeah.
a good spot for this.
Right. And it's something that I personally would really enjoy. I'm not quite
Right.
the gaming type. Well, I could be the gaming type.
Could
I'm
be the
just
gaming type.
not tuned
You
into.
should see her watch.
tuned into-
You should watch her play Super Mario.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
But I really I get excited if we're looking at the creative channel and that where someone is cooking, which it doesn't happen
seem to
very
happen
often,
that
which
much,
is
yeah.
crazy to me. It's I think it's super entertaining for some reason.
Yeah.
But
So, but to answer your question, we've been streaming for 1 day.
yeah, this is day
This is
1.
the first stream.
There was a day 0 where Foster
Where I tested
made
some stuff.
made an omelet inspired by Julia Child. Okay, but chat, we are consulting with you.
Wait, hold on, Heartless. Yeah, Heartless was born in America but grew up learning 2 languages, so I'm not really great with the fancy words or words
Oh.
I've not seen. Yeah,
All right.
makes sense.
Cool. Neat.
Pokemon Go. It's everywhere.
So I'm feeling, I don't know, Foster, if you have an opinion, I'm feeling a little bit torn between using red wine vinegar or balsamic vinegar for our dressing base that we're going to toss everything in. So maybe we could consult with chat and then they could be the decider. So
Sure.
we'll pitch both to you. So here, where is this for the?
Just behind the salt pit.
Uh-huh.
We got 2 options here, you guys.
All right, we have 2 options of vinegar to use as the base for our dressing. We have red wine vinegar, which is a lovely, dark rosy kind of color, and we have balsamic vinegar, which is a dark purple, plum kind of color. Red wine vinegar will be a little bit more acidic, a little bit sharper tasting, and the balsamic vinegar will be a little bit sweeter and maybe more earthy tasting.
Yeah.
So, let's see. So our ingredients are, we have farro, which is It's over there. It's our grain. It's a grain. We have our grain. We have feta cheese, which is creamy and salty. We have basil, which is our herb, and it is like, I don't know, it's herbaceous. It's good. It's like a little peppery, maybe. I don't know. We have raw onion chopped up, and we have over here we have roasted sweet potatoes and roasted fennel. And we also, this pan is really hot. We also have, I'm not going to lift it up because it's very hot. We also have freshly roasted pumpkin seeds. So we have a lot going on. Oh, and plums. Yeah, a lot going on.
I like what Heartless is saying, which he's saying try two different. Yeah. So that's a good idea. But everyone's saying balsamic.
Everyone's saying balsamic.
Which is what I was going to say too.
Interesting. And so why would you say balsamic?
I don't know. It was just, it seemed like the way you described it, that this would fit. When you said earthy, I think I was like, yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
With the sweet potatoes, I guess. But
I think that the balsamic would fare better with the plums than the red wine vinegar would.
Cool.
And I wish I could explain why, but I'm having a hard time explaining why.
Just a feeling you're getting, yeah.
All right. So it seems like balsamic is kind of the overwhelming winner, although I am curious about the red wine, but I think we should just go all in.
Yeah.
All right.
But we do like your idea, Heartless, because tasting is always the way to find out.
So let's move this aside, and we could have our bowl here. We're gonna put everything into this bowl. There are some pieces of farro in it. So we'll do like balsamic, maybe like a little balsamic and olive oil, and like a little salt, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't think it needs more than that.
That sounds good. What about like honey or something?
No.
Okay.
I like the idea, but we got a lot going on here. Oh, truffle oil. We don't have truffle oil right now. Heartless hasn't tried either of them, yeah. Although that is an interesting idea.
Foster, would you like to whisk?
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go.
Oh, and a little bit of salt.
Oh, we added the salt.
I think a little bit more. Okay.
There it is, you guys. Smells good.
Okay. Yeah, it does. Okay.
This is it.
So let's put our vegetables in first.
You want to use this?
No,
you just throw it all in there?
Yep,
Cool.
we'll put everything in here. Could you help hold this, and then I could just kind of scoop everything in?
Okay, there you go. Actually, this might be better.
Alright, this is fine.
Oh, okay.
You could kind of like tilt it and just brush it all in. Okay, so these are our sweet potatoes and fennel, both roasted together on the same pan, tossed in some olive oil, a little salt and pepper, roasted at 425 degrees Fahrenheit for about 27 minutes.
Ish.
You could also, what I think would be good is like whatever dressing that we have going on here, like the balsamic and olive oil, or if you wanted to do like some other thing with like lemon or whatever, you could also toss the vegetables in there first and then roast it. So right now I'm just going to mix this stuff up so that it gets the dressing onto it before adding the other things, because I think that these vegetables, specifically the sweet potato, would benefit from having a nice amount of dressing on there. Ooh, that smells good. Well, it smells mostly like balsamic.
Mostly like the vinegar, yeah. But that's okay.
Yay.
Heartless is saying the texture looks fascinating before.
The texture on the oil.
Like when it combined before we mixed it.
Yeah,
it's cool.
that's fun. All right, now let's add the farro.
Okay.
Maybe I'll use like I wonder if I should. Yeah, it's fine. I should. Okay, so we have our farro here coming out of the strainer.
There that is. Okay. Little chunked from cooling off.
Yeah, I was just kind of sitting there. But yeah, it's really. I love that stuff. I'm gonna start buying it more often.
How much should we put in?
All of it.
All of it. So this was 2 cups of farro.
Well, it's 1 cup dry and 2 cups of water.
2 cups of water. Sorry,
Yeah.
1 cup dry.
Yep. We can mix all of this together now.
This is interesting.
It's interesting.
No, in a good way.
Okay. All right. Next, let's add our. Pick an ingredient to add, not the seeds. We'll add the seeds last.
The seeds should be last.
We'll add the seeds last because I don't know. I figure like so they're crispy right now, and the more they're exposed to moisture, then like the softer they'll get. So we'll add them last so that they don't.
Cool.
Like,
So let's add the onions.
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we could add like I don't know, like a nice like that amount of onion for now, and we'll mix that up. We don't want the onion to be too overpowering, but maybe
Nice, yeah.
we can add some more. I don't know. What do you think?
I think this is a good amount for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This looks
Now let's add our plums. Foster, you could do it.
good.
if you
Plums.
want.
Okay. All of them, you think?
Yeah. All of
Yeah.
them. All of them.
And that onion was raw, by the way. If you missed when she cut it up before.
And maybe we might add more dressing stuff after we taste it, but we'll see. The thing is, you know, you can always add
more.
but you can't take away.
That's true.
Just can't take away.
Yeah, there's the plum.
Okay, plum. Not red on the inside. We have our. Actually, let's do the feta cheese after.
Sarah says, "Now I'm getting hungry." Yeah. Sorry.
Basil.
Basil.
Fresh herbs are an excellent addition to any dish.
Yeah.
They, I think, can be sometimes underrated or forgotten about, but they could really like just totally take a meal to the next level, or a salad, from
Oh.
being a simple salad to a fancy salad. What's up?
Here's a fun question.
Yeah.
So, what are dressings new to cooking?
Oh, well, so a dressing, a dressing is usually used in the context of salad. So if you have a salad that is cold, like where you have lettuce chopped up and fresh vegetables, then to kind of make all of those raw vegetables taste better, you pour over something called a dressing, which is usually a mixture of some kind of oil and an acid. Usually there's more oil to acid. The acid could be something like balsamic vinegar or any kind of vinegar, or any kind of citrus, something kind of sharp tasting, and the oil. But it doesn't need to be. You could have like miso, ginger.
This is what ours is made out of, balsamic vinegar, and then you can't see what this is, but it's just olive oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just kind of like a light sauce that is flavorful that you toss something in, and you could cook with it. But usually you pour it on after or mix something in it.
Yes. That's a good description.
Okay. Now we can add our feta. Bloop. I want to mix this carefully. So I work at a cooking camp for children, and we made a recipe that was really similar to this, in that it was farro and sweet potatoes and some kind of dressing. But instead of using feta cheese, we used goat cheese. And as soon as like the vegetables and the farro came out of their pot or their oven, but they were both really hot still, and we mixed everything together and then immediately added the goat cheese. And the goat cheese, rather than staying crumbly, it melted all into it, so the whole thing was kind of coated in this like creamy goat cheese, which like it still tasted great, but I think it would have been better if the goat cheese remained separate. So I just want to make a special, well, feta cheese is firmer than goat cheese anyway, but I want to just be extra careful to not like mush up the feta cheese too much, just to prevent that from happening again.
Nice.
Okay, so that's all of our feta. And then the last thing that we need to add is just our pumpkin seeds. But now at Kitchen Improv, we don't really know, what we're getting ourselves into. And we don't know if maybe we'll need some more dressing. So maybe let's add our pumpkin seeds, and then we could do like a taste test and then see if we want to add any other ingredients. It looks kind of bland, not super colorful, but we use a lot of really colorful ingredients and good stuff in there, so
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
All right. You want to toss the pumpkin
Yeah,
seeds
let's
in?
toss them in.
All right.
Why is that so hot? I have no clue. All right.
Aw, yay.
This way.
Nice. Aw, that looks so fun.
It does look very fall-y. I don't know why though. I guess pumpkin seeds and sweet potato both feel Thanksgiving-y, fall-y-ish.
All right, what do you say we try a little bit of this?
Yeah, let's do that.
So at this point, I mean, should we put it in bowls, or we could just stick a spoon in and taste it
Yeah, let's do
right
the
in
spoon,
there?
yeah.
Okay, so here, let's each do one. There's
Okay.
a spoon for you. Okay, so we'll each try to take a bite that has like everything in it, kind of.
Okay.
We have plums, fennel, sweet potato,
There's the fennel.
basil, feta,
Seeds.
pumpkin
I'm
seeds.
gonna get plum in there. Okay.
All right, here we go. Cheers.
There we go.
The moment of
Bet it will be
truth
good.
that we've all been waiting for. Mmm.
Wow.
I like that a lot.
Me too.
That's great.
I don't think it needs anything.
Yeah.
I don't think it needs a dressing, really.
I don't think it does either. I think it could, like, if it had more dressing, it would be fine for this amount of food. But wow, that's really tasty. I
Yeah.
think.
The plum was a great idea.
Yeah, the plum, and you could
The
taste the
plum was a good
balsamic a little bit. I'm really impressed and happy about this.
Yeah.
We just kind of threw it together.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, this is good, you guys.
Yeah. That was great.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
How would you serve something like this?
Just like in a little dish. I don't know. It would make a really good side dish, or honestly, on its own,
Yeah.
it's totally a legitimate thing to have by itself.
Right.
I mean, remember how high in protein we learned that farro was?
Yeah.
So quinoa is one of those things that it's actually quinoa is technically a seed. It's not a grain, but it kind of behaves like a grain. It might as well be a grain.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's kind of touted for being like, oh, like high in protein. But we learned that quinoa is actually less protein than farro.
Yeah.
Per serving, quinoa has 6 grams of protein and farro has 7. So, I don't know. This is all just to say that like it's kind of like a hearty, good kind of meal to have on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I think we're done, guys.
Yeah.
We could do this all night, though. Really. We could.
Yeah. We do have ice cream and Nutella. Wait, do we have ice cream?
We have yes, we have ice cream.
And Nutella. This is great. Well, let's we could portion it out.
Yeah, let's portion it out and we'll say bye.
Yeah. Agreed.
How many samples? Oh,
Yeah. That's good. Well,
that is good.
I wish that there's got to be a way for I don't know for you guys to get to taste this one day soon.
So maybe if we ever have
Or at the very
subscribers
least,
someday,
yeah.
we could
mail you.
next day air you the food we make.
That would be cool.
That would be cool. That would be expensive, but cool.
But worth it. Yeah.
But worth it.
Yeah. Does anyone have any questions about what we made? But I think I mean I know I only had one bite, but it was a really awesome bite, and I think every ingredient that we used like added something really great, and it all kind of like
It's a really interesting medley.
blended
It really
together
is.
really, really well. I think like the plums were a really great addition. The balsamic, the basil, the toasted pumpkin seeds were really great.
Would we
Like,
consider this like a vegan meal?
no, so vegan, it would
Oh, it
be
has the
vegan if
cheese,
it did
okay.
not have the cheese
It has
in
the
it.
cheese
so.
in it. Okay.
Yeah, but it is vegetarian.
It is vegetarian.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yay.
You should do
Aw.
recipes. We definitely would do recipes as well. It's just fun to do improv because it's like unpredictable and you guys get to like help us decide what we're making and
Yeah.
like see all this craziness happen. But we would totally do recipes. We were talking about recipes out of this book before. We also have many other cookbooks up there. Yesterday I talked about this one and I said we would probably be making something out of this at some point. That would be fun. Salmon. So, yeah.
Yeah. That's great. For a warm grain salad, it feels like kind of summery. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Because of the basil and the plum, I think. So,
Yeah, totally.
it's good.
You should write down what you improv. Yeah, that's a good idea. We could do that. Cool. Thanks for the follow, Crusader. Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yay.
Okay, guys.
Well, it tastes good if you eat it after hours in the freezer. Well, you
Oh,
know,
good
actually,
question.
I think it would be really good after hours in the refrigerator. Like, so I think what you're asking is if it would be good as a cold dish also, and I think absolutely that
I
the
think it would
answer
be.
is yes. I think it would be really.
It's
really
not
good.
even actually that warm at this point.
Yeah, but it's warm.
It's warm. So
It's not cold.
It's not cold, but it would be good cold too. I think.
I
Yeah.
think so too. I think it would be really good.
Right.
Even like over like some baby spinach or something.
And we have a lot of left,
Or-
so we'll
or-
probably be having it cold
Or
in
like
the future.
you could put it over any kind of like green leafy salad. Sure.
Oh yeah, that would
Mixed
be cool.
greens or spinach
Just
or
put it on
whatever.
top.
Yeah, I think that would be really good.
Yeah.
Cool.
So he was saying he meant what Kevin said. We should write these recipes down. We should make recipes
I see.
based on what we do.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah, if they turn out good, they might be worth writing down.
I think this is worth writing down.
I think this is worth writing down.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys.
Yeah, we'll hope that I
Guys
don't
and
know. We
gals.
hope that some of you have been inspired
Yeah.
to I don't know, just to make stuff.
To be
now.
great in the kitchen.
And to use Pharaoh
And to know what Pharaoh is.
yeah, and to I don't know, experiment with things that you might not automatically think of just based on what you see around, like what we did with the plums, and it ended up being a really good addition. Okay, I'm really excited to eat this.
Right. So we're gonna go eat it. Thanks, guys, for hanging out. Give us a follow if you didn't. Although I think everybody that's in here followed us already. So
Aw.
thanks, guys. And
Until next time.
until next time, yeah, we'll see you again.
Bon appetit.
Happy cookie.
Happy
Alright.
cooking.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.